Alright, so Flow Hazel. Let's take a look at what I've done for Flow Hazel. We have Flow Wrench. This is just Destroy Wrench, the one from Teardown. It's just Dismantle Wrench, except none of that text, and it gives you one flow stack instead when you kill something. It still breaks structures in one hit. So, starting with Wobble, Wall, Pull, and Barrier. So Pull can pull enemies to you for Wobble or structures to you to one-shot. It also let you hit things with your wrench. And we have Water Wheel, so these add flow. Because spells that cost 0 mana give 2 flow. So Wall sort of gives 3 flow. And if you get Soul Link, you can hit people for 60 with it. It's fun and stuff. And then we have Barrier. So I was thinking, like, Hazel is a character that has, like, really awkward kits. And so I decided that I wanted to make a flow kit for Hazel, but I wanted to make it kind of awkward to use. And the reason I wanted to make a flow kit was Barrier, basically. So I've given her Barrier. And that's because Hazel kind of has some defensive stuff going for her anyway. And then I was like, well, what's a good flow card? These all seem kind of strong. Well, Wobble's at least a little awkward to use. So then I ended up giving her Wobble as her damage, and Pull also does some damage. But you kind of have to combo Pull and Wobble to do anything with it. And then Wall, because I think all of her kits have Wall. Oh no, her base kit doesn't have Wall. But yeah. It's an interesting kit. This is probably the most interesting one I made, if I'm honest. Oh, and she only has 2 starting mana, of course. All the generic base stats that I gave everyone. 600 HP, 2 starting mana. Uh, 0.5 mana regen. 3 shuffle time? 3 shuffle time. I should have made enemies start with 20 poison. Take minigun. So it's kind of a hard decision as to what to put in this deck, because I realize a lot of flow cards I don't actually like. But we're gonna try to do flow. Oh, okay, I need to fix that. Oh my god. Okay, we're not gonna be using... We're not... the cooldown on that's supposed to be... I can't, dude. That's way too fast if that's not obvious. That's supposed to be a default base attack speed for this weapon. That's not supposed to be quite so actually insane. Playtesting is a thing that you're meant to do. And that's kind of what these videos are, so... Look. I said I wasn't going to use it, but it's just too funny. Okay, we got poison anyway, that's good. Do I want the shop? There's a hazard, so I guess I'll go to the shop. I'll actually stop using the thing. This doesn't matter. Flint shot's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'll take flint shot. I'm like locked into Wobble and Tremor being my upgrades. Apply Fragile on him. Did that say 10 poison on hit? It's pretty good. I kind of want double cast or piercing on this, but I guess 25 to hit twice. I'm not, I hate those, I'm not against cheaping them with the melee attack. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite kits that I've made so far. This one and Shiso Soul, I think, are my favorites. It's because this one's so interesting. And like Wobble's very strong, but it's also really bad in a lot of fights. Focus, I think, is pretty good for my deck. It affects pull, affects Wobble okay, affects minigun. It's, oh, I have start with 20 poison. No, I should have taken Cryophage. The potential was so high. It's really hard to not melee attack, just out of habit. So used to melee attacking Hazel. Oops. Oh well. Easy. Do not like vaccine. Is a bad artifact. Actually, it's a good artifact. I just don't like it. It's like almost a pretty objectively good artifact, I think. Unless you're at full health, then it's like only bad. Cobra Cure I think is really good, but I don't expect to need the sustain. Okay. I could see Meditate being helpful. We don't have that much regen. Oh, we have Mana Gem actually. Surprise. We could take Anubis. Kind of getting away from flow cards though. I don't know if I want to add that much that doesn't have flow. Oh, don't kill. Teardown Hazel's really good against Violet for that reason. I know why I had to think about that. My brain still interprets Cold Stone as a frost card, not a flow card. I think that's mostly because I just don't do flow. Which I'm not sure why, because I really like flow. Waterfall is Hearth, right? I actually got the 3 like good flow cards from Hearth. And the 1 good one from Kinesis as well. Well, I mean, debatable. You can get the other ones from Kinesis and they're fine. I probably don't care that much if they show up though. Let's maybe go Convergence, so we have sort of spell power going. Shield's never a bad plan. And like 0 cost cards are really good, because they just give us flow. I do want the shop bad enough to like waste a node completely. We just want upgrades. Think. Is there anything I like desperately want to have flow on? I think we're okay on flow. Upgrade like shields up and focus. Double cast or flow? We'll put double cast. And 2 more. Double casting barrier maybe? Or like fracture or tremor. Fracture isn't upgraded yet. Upgrade fracture. Take the frost chance on hit, I guess. And then we upgrade cold stone. Barrier. I think I'll do barrier first. Double cast. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh, so Terra is actually one of the bosses that Wobble's really bad against. She does a lot of zone control. It makes it hard for you to use Wobble. Just gonna tank this. Oops. I think our deck's like already winning. We just have all the strong flow cards. Except Waterfall. Waterfall's kind of winning okay though. I mean, it's obviously Waterfall's really strong, but it locks you in place. And now we have it anyway, so... It can ramp your flow really hard though. I haven't tried River yet. Oh, it's one of the will standing still moves. That explains why I haven't tried it yet. I will continue to not. Oh, Pet Kitty though. I want to upgrade Waterfall. Oh, but there's an upgrade here, so we'll do that and get Pet Kitty. So we're taking -1 mana cost. I could skip and try to upgrade it again later, but... Feels like I'm okay to take Frost Barrage here, but I won't, because it doesn't have flow on it. Did they make it hit less fast? Waterfall, I mean? Oh, I took damage. Just take the flow card. What? Oh, fast getting. The hostage almost died. Don't need to heal. Guess we take this. Oh, we do have jams, actually. Viral transmitter, maybe? Nah, because things aren't gonna die of poison. Or like with poison stacks still on them. To Waterfall? We're taking flame chance. Sure. Shield Beam's really good. Normally I'd take it, but in flow decks I like to have a little less just generically good cards and more specifically flow cards. Oops. Want to do Saffron. I forget if we fought Shuso or Hazel. But either way, I think I'd rather fight Saffron first. I don't mind Railgun in pretty much any deck also. But I'm trying to stay mostly flow. So. I don't know. I don't want it. Flow just has a really large amount of high base damage cards that do way bigger numbers if you have flow. Like, I can't just not take that card. Maybe try to put flow on something we don't have flow on. Minigun, I guess. Because it could get other good stuff too. Like, consume? Not being in the deck anymore is considered good stuff, right? Oh, I should have used Meditate first. I forget it gives Trinity. Oh, 50% chance to trigger Flowcast twice. No way. I've actually never had this in a flow deck before. Oh god. Oh, I can just break that. swear this used to hit faster. Yeah, poison on hit. I think the reason the buffs look so weird, by the way... Oh, that have flow on it, I could have taken it. Or because Frost Kitty is getting some buffs as well, and they're overlapping. I think that's why, pretty sure. Yeah, it was. Confirmed. Alright. I think these used to count as structures, but they don't anymore. I might be wrong on that also. It's entirely possible they never did, and I'm just wrong. Pretty sure they did. Sadly, I don't have poison. Oh wait, I do have poison, just not much poison. I deal poison damage like twice per fight. Maybe even once, I forget exactly how that works. I buy that because it's good on Wobble and Waterfall. And I guess like Kinetic Wave and Undertow. Actually, is it good on Wobble? Wobble doesn't trigger it, never mind. It's good on Waterfall and Kinetic Wave. And I think Undertow. Let's try to get flow on... Triforce already gives flow. Double cast on Cold Stone and maybe Undertow. Fragile on Head will do. Shots plus 2 is actually not very good. Let's take the half now. Rude. How many times? Oh, did I run out of flow? That's awkward. And GG. So that's the last of the custom kits I've made so far. I might do more, or I might check out some of the workshop ones. Yeah, that's it for now though.